Have you ever been going down a road and seen a homeless person holding up a sign?
Imagine how you would feel if you had to travel and sleep in this kind of weather.
I became homeless back in '09. I served the Corps for 5 years from '05 to '09. Me and my ex-wife, we got conflict with each other, and I decided to separate with her. And long story short, the military stopped my pay because they claimed they lost my papers and records. So in the process, I lost everything, so I ended up living on the streets.
Homelessness became a major social problem in the 80s, and in the 80s some significant things began to happen. One is we saw this great gap start to begin to open up between the richest and the poorest in our society, and so that has created a real challenge. What you've also seen is a real reduction in quality employment, and we see a real reduction in, or increase, if you will, in housing costs. So all those things combined together over the last 30 years have really made homelessness explode into a problem.
The government needs to change, need to work with, and like I said, I saw this back when I was 18, 19 years old in Vietnam. Communism is here. It is. I knew it was coming. We all did, all of us from Vietnam. And it's here. And it's taking away our Fifth Amendment. You don't have the right to speak. You don't have the right to do anything anymore. And I'm going to tell you something. It hurts.
If anywhere in the nation, you, for whatever reason, mine being lack of insurance and benefits, would happen to be in a situation where you would find yourself without shelter, Bloomington is and has been in the past an incredible hub for those who might be traveling across America, or those who might find themselves for a medical reason or an emotional reason without a place to live.
I have a lot of families that come here looking for help, yes, and I have seen an increase in that.
I might look good. This is stuff that's given to me. I lost my apartment because my job wouldn't give me enough hours. See?
We have working folks who are homeless, and so that's the biggest challenge for folks. And somewhere in the range of probably 80 to 90%, that's the reason that they're homeless is unemployment.
And there is a group of people that are considered a classification called chronically homeless, and that means they've been homeless over an entire year, or they've had 4 episodes of homelessness in a 3-year period. And a percentage of the people that we serve would be classified as chronically homeless, so that they're really struggling to stabilize their lives.
Right now, the highest growing, if you will, population of within the homelessness community, for lack of better words, are families with dependent children. And so homelessness absolutely impacts children. There are children who are homeless right now as we speak in Bloomington and elsewhere, and quite a significant percentage of them. I don't know exact numbers offhand, but I think it's somewhere in the range of 30% of homelessness in our area are families with dependent children. So it's a lot.
Our goal is we want to end homelessness. That's a big goal. But what we want to do, and we know may be unattainable, but for each person that comes in this door, that we give them the best tools and resources and opportunities to be okay. So I would say that's our goal. That person by person, we help make a difference in the people's lives that we
And
live.
empower people experiencing homelessness and poverty. So that drives everything that we do. Right now, we have 3 core goals right now. One is called permanent supportive housing. Right now, permanent supportive housing is a model that we're applying for a grant to help provide long-term housing for people who are chronically homeless and disabled, people who basically would stay homeless until they died because of their situations unless we as a community rallied around them. So we're in the midst of applying for a grant to help bring that in. The other thing we're really interested in doing and exploring and driving is collaborating and working with other homelessness agencies in our community. Right now there's 8 different agencies in Bloomington working on homelessness issues. I think at least 5 of those could very easily be one agency working together to do the work. I think that would create a much more efficient and functional and successful organization if we were able to come together and do that work together. I think that would be fantastic. And then our last major goal right now is to really work on our day shelter services, to improve our empowerment services, solution-oriented services. So really want to expand our employment program, want to expand our addiction services, want to expand our homelessness prevention program, and also really want to help people with disabilities connect with government resources to get the benefits that they appropriately deserve.
Me, myself, I'm a fighter, and I'm not going to give up. I can't. I'm not going to down my kids, you know. They know this. They want me to come back home. I love Bloomington.
I want to find the help. If you ever come into situations, I pray you don't ever get in a situation. There is help and help out there for you. You just got to be the one and willing to take that help.
I cry every night, and I do. I cry every night. To be a man, they say a man ain't supposed to cry. Yeah, he do. He cries in his own ways. But he holds it inside. He holds it so, it builds up so much. It really, it's more or less, it takes away a man's spirit. And it does. It does, because he don't know which way to go. He don't know if he's coming or going. And it does hurt.
I think, just like we say, it takes a village to raise a child. I think it takes a village to take care of each individual in the village. And so I think we have a responsibility to each other. And so our government represents us. And so yes, they have a responsibility, I think, to help people that are vulnerable and need support. I do believe that, yes.
Being homeless, there's no color gap. There's no black against black. There's no white against white. There's no white against black. There's no white against Puerto Rican. We are all one family. And that's the way we are. We don't fight, we argue between each other. Disagreeing because one had a bad day. But as far as color-wise, we don't even recognize ourselves in color-wise. That's the main important thing about being homeless. We all can get up on that tunnel, we all live together, no problem. You come out here in reality, what you see? White against black, black against white, you know. When you're down in that hole, we don't have that. We all sit up there and whatever we get, we share.
Homelessness is a serious problem. There are many ways we can help. One, you can donate and volunteer at a local soup kitchen. Another, you can volunteer at a homeless shelter.
Next time you see a homeless person out on the road, stop to think.
What are ways you can actually help?